Hello, everybody. I am the Dave Callas, and I support Man City. So what happened last season? Well, the league, as always, is the bread and butter for me. I love winning the domestic trophies and would have been happy with the Champions League. But the league is always, for me, the number one goal, and that's what we managed to achieve. So I'm more than happy with what we got last year. Towards the end of the season, the players started to click a lot more. De Bruyne looked like an absolute monster those last few games. And of course, that final game against Aston Villa, no one's ever going to forget it, with Gundogan coming on, scoring those 2 goals in 5 minutes and Rodri slipping one in the middle. It had real 2012 vibes about it. And yeah, like I say, more than happy. So how's our transfer window so far? Again, how can I complain about this transfer window? The biggest hole that we had in our team over the last 2 years is that we had no strikers. And we've gone out and we've probably got the best young out-and-out striker on the planet. And he's going to dominate the league. He's going to gobble up all those chances that we were missing since Aguero was on his top form. We've brought in Calvin Phillips as well to fill in big shoes with Fernandinho gone. I think he's going to be very capable of doing it and performing, not to the level of Fernandinho straight away, but for sure he's going to be a very capable replacement. I'm very excited to see what he can do. Alvarez has come in from Argentina. He looks to have fit in like a glove in pre-season. He looks agile, he's quick, he's dangerous. He's got a real eye for space and a real eye for a pass as well. Hopefully he can add some goals to there. And we've got a new goalkeeper to challenge Ederson. It seemed like that Zach Steffen sort of fell out of favour towards the end of last season, and bringing somebody else in to push Ederson a bit harder is going to do him wonders as well. So what more do we want, or what more do we need? Well, even though we've lost some bigger, more established names, we've lost Fernandinho, we've lost Gabriel Jesus, Raheem Sterling, Zinchenko's gone as well. Right where we are now, I think we'd have enough. Where we could improve maybe is at the left back, and we've been linked with Cucurella from Brighton. They seem in the last few days to want a little bit more than City are willing to pay. And if that's the case, we've seen it in the past, like with the Harry Kane deal a couple of years ago, we'll walk away. So if we had to go into the season without the left back being filled, we've got Cancelo who can play there. And also a big shout out to Josh Wilson-Esbrand as well, who looked at home against Barcelona, Bayern Munich in pre-season. So I'd be confident if we didn't get anybody else. The academy lads that are coming through, Cole Palmer and Luke Mbete as well, they played really good in pre-season. So Cucurella would be the one that I'd want just to fill that spot at left back. But again, if we don't manage to get him, I still think we've got enough to go into the season. What are our season expectations this year? Well, obviously, again, like I said, it's to win the league first and foremost. It's number one target. It's bread and butter. Every season, I want to beat Liverpool to the league and beat anyone else who might try and challenge us, although I don't think anyone's going to get near us other than Liverpool again this year. I know the big thing everyone says with Man City is always the Champions League. One day we'll get there. One day we'll do it. It could be this year. I'd obviously be very happy if it was this year. But as long as we have a good showing in the cups, I'd be very, very happy with just winning the league again, as I always am. In terms of player-to-player perspective, like I said, I think Haaland's going to smash it. He's going to get more than 20 goals in just the Premier League this year. You can clip that and come back to me at the end of the year for sure. He's getting 20 plus in the league. Grealish looks like he's settled down, and he's settled in much more than he did last season. He looked a bit nervous, almost like the price tag and the pressure to fit in at I don't want to say a bigger club because the Villa fans will go on one, but a more established club at the minute kind of got to him a little bit, but he looks a lot more settled this year. So I'm expecting big things from Jack Grealish this year. And De Bruyne has been carried on that form from the end of last season. So I expect him to carry that into the season and just continue being the best midfielder, best player in the world, maybe at the minute as well. And he's going to have an absolute field day getting those balls into Haaland. I'm just really excited. I love the freshness in the squad. We've moved on a few of the more established players. We've brought in some fresh faces. I love that new feeling around the club that we've got, and I'm really looking forward to getting into the season.